Hey guys.
Hey lovely people.
Hello to my people.
Welcome back to the
Deb8Ldn Podcast.
I'm Esther.
I am Temmie.
And we're good to have you back. We're your hosts, guys, and we're glad you're back.
We're glad you've tuned in.
Yes, whether you're listening, whether you're watching, we're glad you're here.
We need to remember the audio. I always say this. I need to remember the audio.
Yeah, there's people
members.
People
like 10 of you.
Yeah. It's a journey.
It is a journey,
and
yes.
we're growing.
And we are.
And we're thankful to everybody that's subscribed, that's liked,
my gosh,
that's
yes, thank you guys.
Like, you guys, we do it for you guys.
We literally do it for y'all.
For you guys.
And we appreciate it. Every time that we go, like, we have an event, guys, come to our events. And someone's like, oh, listen to the pod.
It's just
it's
amazing.
Like,
yeah, it's amazing.
I love it.
You guys are who we do it for, all 24 of you guys.
Period.
But yeah, welcome back, guys. Have you watched our last episode? Make sure you watch our last episode.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah, tell us what you think. We're with one of our best friends. She tunes in. And yeah, so let's get straight into it.
Guys, you know what's so funny?
God. We're doing this again, guys.
By
the way,
our schedules have been jam packed. But we promise we're gonna come back next week.
Proper.
Yeah, we'll be ready. We were like, okay, what are we gonna talk about on the pod this week? Esther's like, first and foremost, new desk.
I got a new desk, guys, and it's absolutely, I'm gonna insert a picture right here. It's absolutely gorgeous because you know what? Let me give you the story behind.
Yeah, what's the context? Because I didn't get build up. It's just one day you had a desk.
One day I had a desk. You know what? I felt like I'm turning 29 soon. Yes. And the big day is nearly here, guys. You know, June 20th. All my Geminis. And I just said, I'm just tired of. I feel like I was just at the stage where things were just happening to me and not for me. And I was like, I want things to start happening for me. So let me just go after my dreams. And I need a desk.
I love that.
I need a desk to sit down and make these dreams come true. Yes. So I got a new desk, guys.
Dedicated space.
Yeah, dedicated space. Shout out to my neighbour Alex. Shout out to you. Shout out to Seb, who I forced to get the desk as soon as he got home from work. Love you, babe. Yeah. So this is the year. What have we called it? The year of intentionality.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
No, I think it was like, okay, yeah, it had some long title, but
it was the year of intentionality. Yeah, we're going after our dreams this year, guys. Yeah.
And I think as you get older, you're just more inspired to do so. Yeah. Because I like what you said. Let stuff happen for you, by you, in you. What was it?
You? I said to you and for you. Let stuff happen to you.
To you.
Or for you.
For you.
No, let stuff happen for you,
not to you. Yes. Yeah. And I think a lot of the time it's so easy to just like float and let things happen to you instead of for you. So being intentional about it is like the most important thing. And I love that.
Thank you so much, sis.
And of course, I have followed suit. I ain't got a desk.
I got a desk. But we're doing
our check-ins, guys.
Yeah,
as a friendship group, we're trying to like really hold ourselves accountable and make sure that the things that we said we're going to achieve. We're going to achieve.
But the question is, how far can you go with holding a friend accountable to? You're just weird.
Oh,
do you know what I mean? Like,
okay, what do you mean?
If my goal was to save. Like, not eat junk food. Yeah. And every time you saw me, you'll be like, why are you eating junk? Put it down. Like, that's disgusting. Like, I would be like, girl.
Not too
Hello.
much.
Not too
much.
But that's my goal.
Yeah. And you told me you want me. Guys, Esther has this thing that she does.
Here we go.
All our friends can account for
Here
it.
we go.
She will literally tell you, guys, don't let me do A. If I do A, I'm just the scum of the earth. Don't let it happen, right? You will catch Esther a day later doing A, and she will gaslight you. She'll be like, oh, yeah, well, you know, A is just a thing that I do, and that's just who I am, and this is the person that I am. What, are you going to beat me? That is what Esther does.
Guys, year of intentionality. I'm not doing that anymore, I promise. That's actually so funny because I do
that is what she does. So then especially in a case like that, how am I gonna knock this shit out of your hand?
You have to.
She literally is gaslighting me. Like, now I feel stupid for keeping her accountable like she asked me to.
You literally have to. But I think there comes a point where like you can keep a friend accountable, but like I don't know. Is it the same with friends and partners to the extent you can keep like one accountable? Because I feel like if I was on my partner, like on him, I think he would see that as a way of like, he'll appreciate that.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Thanks, babe. Like I think at first he might find it annoying, but I think like the sentiment would be appreciation. But is it the same with friends? If you were just like, let's say, I didn't want you to be with a guy, and every time you're with him, I'll just be like, why are you with him? What are you doing?
Ooh.
You would like, you know better than this. Like, eventually you'll just start being like, I'm not telling you anything. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. I don't know. Okay, so it's a hard one because it's like, I think it also depends on the individual because like people are just different. I would think in a partner as a woman, maybe a man would like you holding him accountable because I think men have like a higher threshold in terms of how much they can take.
In terms of what?
Like discipline. Criticism? Yeah, okay. Discipline and like criticism. I think, okay, this is a generalization to be honest, but I think they would like see it as like endearing. Like, and aren't women, isn't that the stereotype that we're supposed to like help them, build them, all that stuff, change them, all that. So if you're doing that, I can see why they'd take it like, oh, this is endearing. My girl's helping me, da da da. Whereas as a friend, especially female friendships, I don't know, are girls just more sensitive, and therefore they would take that they would take that slightly more offensive. Let me speak for myself.
Because like you said, if you've asked, like let's say you've called me and you're crying, you're like, I never want to go back to him again, this is the last time, he's just taking an absolute piss, and I'm like, like you need to leave, he's the worst, da 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 da. And then a week later you're with him again. What is my reaction? Like, obviously,
but how are you not going to be like,
what? Like, I'm mad at you. I'm disappointed in you. Like, you're wasting my time. Like,
but then that's when it starts to get weird. What? No?
Why is it weird that I'm holding you to a higher standard than you hold yourself to? I'm sorry that I respect you. Like, why don't you respect yourself?
But that's the thing. And I completely agree with everything you're saying. But why do you hold me on a higher standard than I hold myself?
Damn, so I should just
no,
think of you as a lower standard. Lower your standards for me.
No, that is so funny. It's so sad though. It's extremely sad because imagine like this is your friend you love. Like you love me so much. I'm just like, you see, I'm a brilliant girl, you know, da 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 da. But when it comes to this silly boy, I'm just a silly girl. Yeah. Obviously you're gonna be like, well, I know you're better than this. So you are gonna hold me to that standard. Yeah. She's not better than this.
Oh wow!
Because if she was better than this, then she wouldn't
be in this situation.
I mean, I think obviously there's caveats, but if you have been you've said it multiple times. I'm not gonna say it the multiple plus one.
Yeah. So then you think that there's a standard in which you shouldn't hold someone accountable?
No, I don't think there's a level. I don't think you should hold someone to a higher standard than they hold themselves.
Damn.
Is that crazy? That's a conclusion I've just come to right now, guys. What do you think? Because when I actually think about that, that would probably help solve a lot of the like anger that you or like resentment. If you just accepted them at the level that they're showing you that they're at.
You know what? That is so true. I think I agree with that. Yeah. I think I agree with it in theory. I don't know if it would be as easy to do in reality because naturally you hold this person in a high regard. I respect you. I think highly of you. Yeah. And I just know that, guys, by the way, I say end and not and. Apparently, it's the thing. I'm just Ghanaian, sorry.
I don't even want to talk about pronunciations. Like, girl.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I'm sorry that I just respect you too much. But it's true. And it's not even an insult, but if I genuinely see you the way you see yourself, it's going to save me headache every time I come and rescue you. Yeah. If I'm like, this girl wants to be here, by the way. Yeah. She wants to be here. She loves him. She's not trying to leave him. Remember that.
Yeah. Especially
it will save you headache.
It will save you so much.
It's very true.
That's that thing people say, taking medicine for someone else's headache. Especially when it comes to like dynamics where unfortunately like you know someone in the relationship, like they're with someone and it's like kind of questionable. Yeah. That's the one where I feel like you definitely just need to like remove the feelings that you have about that situation as much as possible. Because, and that's one thing my mom always said, like from time, when it comes to intimate like relationships between two people, do not involve yourself.
Oh wow.
Do not involve yourself because you don't know when they go to bed together. You don't know what they're telling each other. They're not thinking about you, Esther. People are gonna do what they're gonna do when it comes to love. Damn, romantically.
That is actually so crazy. Yeah. But I think for me, a value in friendship is is being real with each other.
Yeah.
I don't think I would think you are as close a friend if I can't be real with you.
Yes.
Do you know? Because
I agree.
I think everybody, like, every friend is different, but I think there's certain friendships where you can be more, I guess, harsher. I don't know if the word harsher is the word, but realer.
Yeah,
you can be more real with them. Like, you can say things and not have to sugarcoat them. Doesn't mean you're being rude. Doesn't mean you're being mean. But you're just not holding yourself back. Yeah. And I think that I would just see you as our friendship's a surface level. If I can't be honest,
you can't be honest.
Do you know what I mean?
I 1000% agree. But the only thing is, I think how many times you're gonna say the same thing.
It's true.
Even to a close friend. Like,
it's true.
There's very, very, very few people that I would go to you and be like, girl, what's going on with your man? I count it on one hand.
Yeah.
Less than that. Because I also think at this age, which is probably slightly naive of me, but I think at this age, like, how can you not know that your man is trash? Like, how do you not know? You cannot. If I can see your man is trash, you know your man is trash. And I think trash is like a very generalized term. There's nuance to it. But like, if this is not, I wouldn't recommend him for you based off of what I'm seeing and what I know about you as my close friend. If I can see it, you should be able to see it.
Damn.
So if you're seeing it, we're all seeing it, and you're still there. You're there
because you want to be
there.
That is so crazy. But I do agree. It's a tough one with friendships and accountability.
It's so tough.
But for me, the real I can be, the closer we are. Because I beg, like, this man is dogging you out. Like, hello. Hi. Open your eyes and see. If I can't say that to you, and I have to be like,
but how many times? Oh my gosh, what were we saying, like, this morning? We were talking about
I'm scared.
I was like, I basically said, if I don't believe in your love, then I'm not coming to your wedding.
It's not true. I'll be there, babe.
It's not true.
I'll be there, babe.
She'll be there on the dance floor. When it comes to speech, she'll be making the speech.
I'll be there.
But how are you making a speech? You don't even believe what you're saying.
But because
match made in heaven, y'all were made in hell.
Y'all made in hell. You've picked this for yourself,
so
babe.
then you know exactly what I'm saying.
I do know exactly what you're saying. And I saw a TikTok today, literally, and it was like, if somebody asks you something to do with your partner is a reflection of how you view yourself, would you see that as an insult or a compliment?
Yeah.
If you can answer that question, however you answer that question.
Yeah.
No, legit. That's between you and God. Like, because I'm not going to come in and, he's tried to, hello? Am I sleeping with him? Oh, is it you?
Is it you?
Is it you? If this is where you want to be, this is where you want to be, sweetheart.
Girl. And I think there's so many different ways in which people say it, but at the end of the day, that's the bottom line. Yeah. Like, if this is where you want to be, this is where you're going to be. And but what's that thing people always used to say? You accept the love you think you think you deserve. I remember I heard that when I was so young. I was thinking, what the hell does this mean? This ain't what the hell does this mean? Trash man. I love myself.
Put your hands up. I actually remember the first time we had that conversation, and it was to do with Jada Wader. Do you remember?
Yes,
Jada Wader had like there was just a new scandal with Lil Baby. Apparently, he was like, I don't even remember the specifics, but it was dirty. Like, apparently he really gave the girl money to like
tell her to be quiet,
and she did it.
She still and he's like, that bad business mama.
That business mama. He is too funny. That bad business mama is iconic. And apparently Jada what's her name?
Jada Wader.
Jada Wader took him back.
Yeah.
We have a friend. She has a hair business called Jada Slater. Shout out Jada Slater for real.
As in, period.
For real. But Jada Wader took him back, and they had been back together for a while. Like, she was in his videos again, all of these things. Yeah. Like, and we were like, we saw somebody else say something like, this is because Jada doesn't love herself.
Yeah.
And we were like, surely not.
Yeah.
Surely not.
Yeah.
Like, why does my boyfriend mean I don't love myself? Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hi.
Now that we're older,
hello. That person, wherever you are, you were
changed
correct.
My perspective, because it's so how can I say I love myself? I think of myself highly. I value myself, and then my partner is dogging me out. He's narcissistic. He hates me, and I'm all here.
Baby.
Like, yeah,
it actually just doesn't make sense.
The two doesn't add up. Like, literally, it doesn't add up. Yeah. Like, no.
And I think it's something. Unfortunately, I feel like people only really realize with experience.
Yes.
Of experience.
It's true. Experience and time and age.
Yeah, and age, hopefully. But then again, we know that one's probably not true, because women be doing this in their 40s plus. Yeah. And I was quickly just going to say, when it's outside of cheating,
Yeah.
When it comes to holding people accountable, like, let's say I want to lose 20. One of our friends keeps saying she wants to lose 7 pounds.
7
pounds,
guys. You can lose 7 pounds.
You can lose 7
in
pounds
a week.
very easily. Very easy. Well, can you though? It's not that.
It's not. You don't need to change your life to lose 7 pounds. Just drop a few bad habits.
Yeah.
No?
And I think we have mentioned multiple times different ways in which this can happen.
And she just not listen, girl. I don't know what else to tell you, mama.
As in, am I supposed to knock, if I see you eating, should I knock out your hand? Or what do we do? Because you're going to keep telling me you want to lose this 7 pounds. So what do we do about that?
True.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's only so many times that before it starts to get weird. I don't want to lose the 7 pounds. You do.
You want to lose the 7 pounds. It's true.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree. There's only so much you can actually do before it just gets weird.
It gets weird.
But I don't think, is there a line with your partner before it gets weird?
Okay, you probably have a better answer than me.
I don't think so. I think I could literally be like, what is going on? And he would just be like,
do you think it could ever like start to where well, it depends what the thing that he's trying to achieve is, but what if he starts to like
eat at his ego?
Yeah, I was gonna say like emasculate in a way.
But it depends like how you're saying it.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
Like, what
you're flipping bum? Like, get up. Like,
I'm more of a man than you. Like, if you're just doing too much, then any man will feel like that.
Yeah.
But if you're on some like, nah, like, babe, like, what's going on? Remember, you said you're gonna do this. Remember, you said you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I think he would. I think
he would like it.
Appreciate that.
Okay,
yeah.
fair.
Yeah. So I don't think there's a line when it comes to partners with keeping each other accountable.
It probably can't really get weird with your partner as well, because like
why does it get weird with your friend?
Because like you go home and like you're not together. Like literally you go, you don't sleep together.
Because we don't sleep together.
Because you don't sleep together. That's just what it is.
Together, I can't keep you as accountable. That is so funny.
Because we go home to separate houses. Like literally.
You live your own life, I live mine.
Legit.
So.
Sorry. That's just what it is.
You know what, Fez? Like literally Fez. Like I'll try my best, girl.
But it will get to a point. Yeah. I ain't your mama.
Yeah, like I'm not your mum, so it is what it is.
Next
segment, guys, we're gonna do Pass Me the Mic. Go on, Thames.
Pass me the mic.
Pass me the mic.
Okay, guys, pass me the mic. As you already know, we like to go and look back at some of our debates. As you know, Deb8Ldn, our actual event. We need to see you there, guys. Yes. Please. Information in bio. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go and look at one of the questions that we asked, and I think this one comes from we're taking it all the way back, so this is probably one of our first few events. And the question was should we as a society show more empathy and support to individuals who are in difficult situations, even if it's as a result of their own choices?
Yes
I think that's your answer.
My answer is yes.
Okay,
tell me the answer is probably no. Which is good, because people have said we agree on everything, which is true. We agree on a lot of things.
We do agree on a lot of things.
The fact that I'm yes and you're no is good.
I don't know. Okay, to be fair, I don't think it's a no. You know, I don't think.
No, but like,
should we as a society show more empathy and support?
Yeah. So as a society, and even let's make this like even as individuals. Let's say you have like a homeless friend or a homeless sibling, or a sibling that's like addicted to a substance.
Okay.
How much empathy and support are you willing to show them?
Oh, it's capped.
This is why I know my friend. I knew
her
answer was going to say it's capped. Whereas for me, I think it's limitless, because I love you.
Yeah.
Do you know
but
what
the thing is, I don't think
do you know
I don't love.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't think it means that it's not that I don't love them, though. I think I love them so much, but I'm not doing this anymore.
But how can you love me so much, but you can just sleep on a hard floor and you know I have a problem?
Because it's capped. My empathy is capped.
But how can your empathy be capped? That's what I'm saying.
Because I love myself too. I feel like, okay, so there's an extent. I think obviously it depends. It's very situational, nuanced, la 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 la. However, if I have helped someone I've poured a lot into somebody and I've done what I feel like I can do, and this applies to a lot of different things, right? If I feel like I've showed up to a capacity where it's like it's taken quite a bit from me as well, and it hasn't made any sort of impact, or if it has made an impact, they've gone straight back to what they were doing before. Yeah. I'm not doing that again.
Oh,
and does that
so once?
No.
Demi said you got one chance with me.
No. I think I will continue to like, and it depends okay, I wish I could think of like an actual practical situation. Maybe financial.
Have you watched I was just about to say there's a movie on TikTok. There's a movie on TikTok. I just love that place, isn't it? There is a movie on Netflix and it's got that lady. I don't know her real name, but she plays Meg in Family Guy. Do you know her name?
Mila Kunis.
Is that
Mila
her name?
Kunis, yeah. The one that was married to that guy.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
So she plays an addict, and I forgot the name of the movie, but it was really good. It was a really, really good movie. And she basically, like the opening scene is her ending up at her mum's house, and her mum is being cold. Like her mum is like, "Go away! What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
And obviously she looks really bad. Like she's an addict. She's on like I think. In the movie she was on heroin, she was on crack, she was on a lot of hard drugs, and they snipped that the movie and they put it on TikTok, and people in the comments were like, "This is how you have to be with addicts, no empathy with addicts, it gets to a point like da da da," and I was just like, because the mum basically had to tell her to leave the house, and it was obviously hurting her because this is my child, but I'm having to turn you away to go back to the streets because I know that you're a liability.
But then how do you? Yeah,
but I know, okay, let me say for me as an example, I know that my mum as an example
would never,
she would, even if I was stealing every single thing in that house to sell to go and get more crack, she would never, like, and I just think I would like
I don't think my mom would ever either.
Yeah, so why do we think we can say that it's like I love you, but I love me too?
I think it's really hard for me to talk about it when it's like a mother, daughter, child.
Okay.
I don't know about, because I just don't have kids.
Yeah.
I think that one is so hard for me. But I think, is it bad to say like a friend? Or like maybe like a sister. Like let's think about my sister. I think, I do still think it would be because what am I doing? Like what? This isn't even beneficial to you. It's not helping. What I'm doing isn't changing the circumstance. All it is exhausting me, and it's exhausting you too, because you're still doing what you're doing. But if anything, my contribution, my help, if you want to call it that, it's not yielding any results, and it's just gonna frustrate me. And maybe the bottom line of this is that I'm just being selfish about the situation. But in a circumstance where like nothing is improving, I will be selfish about the situation eventually, because it's my life too. And I know the type of person I am. That stuff gets so it gets really exhausting on me. Like I feel it a lot. And I think even going back to what we spoke about before, sorry, about friendship, like relationships, I think like when you put your feelings into someone else's situation, and bear in mind you can't do anything about it, because at the end of the day they're always going to do what they're going to do. All it does is end up hurting you and exhausting you. So I think that's something I've learned in that I'm not going to do that anymore, because it doesn't benefit either of us. So once again, going back to a situation where it's saying people are in like worse situations. Should we show more empathy and support as a society? I think as a society,
as individuals,
as a society, surely, because the government, that's what we pay our taxes for. Like what are we actually talking about? And like helping the homeless, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it just needs to be capped.
As individuals.
As individuals, it needs to be capped.
And okay, so in the movie, she ended up there was this like drug that she could take, but she had to be sober for like 2 months. Guys, I'm butchering it. I watched it like a year or so ago, but she had to have been sober for like let's say 2 months before she could take the drug. Bearing in mind she's an active, like she's an addict, like she's an active addict. So when she showed up at her mum's house, her mum was like, you can either sleep on the porch or I'll drive you to rehab right now. She was like, just let me sleep the night. Her mum was like, no, we will go to rehab right now. She was like, okay. She went to rehab, and the receptionist asked her, how many times have you done this? I don't remember the word. I don't remember the number. I'm gonna make it up. She said like 46. She said something crazy. Like the receptionist was like, how many?
It was still a big number. Because it was a lot.
Okay. But spoiler alert, in the end, that final time that she went was the time that she ended up getting sober, and she's been on a journey where she's sober ever since. So what if you gave up on that 46 time? Do you know what I mean?
I gave up. And I think that's one thing that people I'm sounding really like cold, and I don't, obviously it's easy to say.
So many people at the event agreed with you though. I think a lot of people didn't agree with me.
No, I don't think I would. Because people be like, oh, but if this was the one time, then it wasn't, because I didn't do it. And hopefully someone else will be the person who does it, and you get to the 46th time where it becomes your last time. But it probably won't be with me. I think I also think maybe there's a lack of something here, guys. Sorry, maybe I got some problems. But like, I don't think we're all inherently owed to exhaust ourselves to that extent just because maybe like they're so close to a breakthrough. I think you should, and this is not me saying you should not try. I am not saying do not try. Yeah. I'm just saying I will, once it gets to a point where it is I'm devastated over this situation, I will very likely remove myself from it. I'm probably not the one that you'll be able to call, which is does that make me a bad person?
Does it make you a bad person? I don't know if it makes you a bad person, but it just makes you a person that's willing to put themselves first. And I guess some people will call it selfish, and some people would say that the people that are willing to exhaust themselves are selfless.
Yeah, because it's too much.
But what is the extent of being selfless? Exhausting yourself. And is that always good?
No. I don't think that's always good at all. And I think it depends. Like, if I'm saying, oh, my sister, I doubt I could be able to, like, I think it will take 100 times. Like, I think it will take a lot of time. Yeah. Do I still think there might be a point, God forbid, that anything ever happened where, like, this would be a scenario? But, do I think there still probably would be, like, a slightly capped point? I think so. I do still think so. Yeah. But I think also, like, when it comes to children and stuff like that, it's probably definitely harder because everyone says you don't know how it feels to be a parent until you're actually a parent.
That is true.
So that one I'm gonna let. But you're saying it, you would completely.
Yeah, for me, I just feel like I would be willing to exhaust myself because I'm the person on the other end who's, like, in this scenario, who's okay. Like, let's say I was the one that was, you know, not an addict and you're an addict. I'm clearly the one that's, like, that can help you. So why wouldn't I? Because you need the help. And I feel like if I'm willing to exhaust myself for the sake of my sister, for example, like, I guess just so be it. Like, you're my sister. So there's a lot that I'm willing to do for you. Yeah. And because, and, you know, I think I haven't had any, like, addicts that I'm close to and stuff like that, but I know people who have been affected by people that are, and I just feel like for them, I feel like I would do what they are doing because I can see how much this is hurting you, and it's sad that this is hurting you so much, but at the same time, it's like, you do need to put yourself first. Like, there is a cost of being selfless, and it's at your own it's at your own risk, basically. Detriment. It's at your own detriment.
Don't you think, like, from maybe experience or things that you've heard, like, in some scenarios people probably should stop exhausting themselves?
I do think they should stop exhausting themselves, but then at the same time, what's the other option though?
To leave.
But, like, if you're not gonna give the help, who is?
But maybe they need to get to a point where they don't have any help.
Maybe.
I could be wrong. I'm not actually ever trying to speak like I know, because I don't know. Yeah. But, like, that's one thing I would start thinking. Maybe they need to get to the bottom. Yeah. From rock bottom, that's when you can finally get up. Sometimes. Yeah.
Because even in the case of, like, addicts, is it?
Addicts.
People can be addicts for years.
Oh yeah,
like, people can be addicts for years if they never get help. So is it a case that, like, even, like, what Nella Rose was saying about, like, the fact that she was drinking and she was drinking alone and she was drinking for so long, like, people can be on things for years and just be, like, coping, living. Yeah. And I don't know, it's the sentiment in the room was what you were saying. Sorry, a lot of people were like, listen, at the end of the day, I was born alone, I'm gonna die alone. Like, I will help where I can, but to exhaust myself and to, like, I guess sort of, for lack of better terms, like, kill myself for you, I'm not gonna do that.
Not gonna do it. Yeah. I still feel like that's where I on the scale, I'm definitely on that side. The only one other thing I was gonna say is, like, if I can't remember.
You don't remember?
Genuinely, I don't remember. It was like if
she don't remember. It was too deep. It was
actually deep. When it comes to me, I'll bring it back. Yeah. But it was something along the lines of, like, I don't know, you think what you're doing is the way that you should do it. You think by exhausting yourself that's gonna be the conclusion. I don't necessarily even think that's true. Like, there's no guarantee that this outcome is even beneficial to this person. So I agree with that.
Do you know what's so crazy that I was looking at this week? I'm on a social media ban, guys. I only get 3 hours of social media a day. Ooh, look at me, better than y'all. But I saw this case where this guy was in Nottingham, and he was a paranoid schizophrenic, and he started having, like, illusions, like, back in 2020, and his parents were trying to get him help for a long time, and he ended up committing murder. He ended up killing 3 people when he was having like a psychotic breakdown, and people were just looking at like, a lot of people were blaming his parents.
Why?
A lot of people were blaming, because they were like, why didn't you force him to get help? Why didn't you force him to in an institution where he could get help? But they did, like, but he just would like escape, or he would say he feels better, or he says, oh, I'm taking my meds, but he's not. A lot of it was to do with the actual question that we're talking about, like society doing its job to make sure that they're helping people that are in vulnerable positions, because a lot of the argument was the NHS failed. Like, even one of the victims' family members, I think it was his mum, was saying how like she blames the NHS. You guys failed him. This guy came several times and it was in your care, and you guys would like let him go. Even one of the psychiatrists ended up saying in their evaluation, like, his illusions are so severe that he's going to end up killing someone. She literally said it in
no way.
She literally, like, it's there that she literally said that, and he did end up killing someone. So for me, I think, because if society fails, then as individuals, I think we're sort of forced. Yeah, it's sad that society can fail, because like you're saying, taxes ain't no joke. And one thing about this country,
they will tax
they're gonna take them. So if we're paying for them, then you should definitely be using that to do what you need to do. Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like if society fails and we as individuals fail, how are we not gonna get so many cases like that?
It's true. It's very true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What happens now?
We need to be doing better.
So he said we need to be doing better. But then if he's like a danger, because one of the other cases, imagine there was so many. There was a similar really case. Sad, yeah. There was one day we will talk about weed and weed-induced schizophrenia, but we will talk about that at a later date. But one of them, the guy, it was a weed-induced episode, and he ended up killing his dad. Oh. Yeah, he ended up killing his dad. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think if society is failing, how are we supposed to hold them accountable? What do we do in those cases?
I don't know, especially when it's like, would you say that like those people were addicts?
Yeah, he was addicted to weed.
And in society, that's not even a thing.
That's not even a thing.
People still deny that you're being addicted. It's just a drug. It's just like it's naturally like I'm maybe reliant, but I'm not addicted. Yeah. But then
cases like that, it's crazy. It's literally crazy. So if society is failing and we are failing as individuals, then how are we not going to get cases like that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I completely understand where you're coming from and what you mean.
Like, I've changed Timmy's mind, guys, in real time as well. Like, applause is... Oh. Okay.
I get what you... The thing is, I get what you mean. I just think... I just, like...
that you're just going to start... thinking about yourself.
No, I think everybody should think about themselves.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, exhausting yourself to a point where both of y'all are now in horrible situations. Yeah. I mean, not the same. Obviously, the addict would still be in a lesser situation than you, but it's just a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Like, I think people sometimes underestimate how much that probably is as well. And I think there's a reason as to why people start to build create boundaries and like distance with addicts in families, because like you're ruining everything.
Yeah,
like you're actually ruining everything.
Yeah.
And obviously drug
liability.
You're liable, and we know it's not them, it's the drug, it's the addiction. Like I'm
is
not
it
saying
them, or is it the drug?
No, it's not. I don't think it's them.
You don't think it's them?
I think it's the drug. I think choosing to start drugs in the first place, that's why people say no to drugs. Yeah. Because once you start, that's it. Yeah. You never know. It could be that one time. Yeah. And now you're like, I need that high for the rest of my life. Yeah. And now you're an addict.
Yeah.
So that's why
it's very easy.
It's very easy. Yeah. So I would say like say no from the very beginning. But once you do, like one thing I've heard, I was watching a recap of Euphoria the other day actually. And the guy was saying like,
oh yeah. I forgot that show. They take too long now to make shows. Like, what the hell? I forgot that was a show. Even Paradise. I'm watching Paradise. It's so good, but like they took a year and then it will come out with 8 episodes. Yeah, 8. Yeah. Nah, everything's rubbish these days.
No,
like, everything. That's another. That's another day.
That's another one for another day.
Go on.
No, but he was just saying like it was a good discussion, and it actually brought some questions out that we could probably talk about later. But he was saying like he's a good guy now. And he was not a good guy before. He's the type of guy that you would be like, this is like, he's changed so much. But he was also the guy that used to beat up his wife.
Who, the guy in Euphoria?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
He's the guy that was trying to help Rue. Ali.
Oh, is he like that in real life or in the show?
In the show. He was saying like he used to be an addict for so long, and the drug made him be this person who was the type to beat up his wife or whatever. When he was the person who used to cry and scream and swear he would never touch his wife when he would see his dad doing it to his mom.
Yeah. So drugs change you.
Yeah, 1,000% drugs change you. I don't think it's the person. I think it's the drugs.
You think it's the drug? Yeah. Okay, fair.
But I do think empathy. Individually, because you have to understand that there are organizations and charities and governmental institutions. There are things that are made and built and sustained for the purpose of helping people. You, at the very least, that should be like, those should be things that we are always being able to rely on, and I don't think that's the case, unfortunately.
It's not. It's literally not. I was just about to say it's not. And one thing that I can say with that case that I forgot his name, but with the case I was watching, he ended up getting I don't remember how many years, but they sent him to a mental institution, and his the victim's family was saying how they're not like happy with that. That's even another question in itself. She was saying she feels like justice hasn't been served, but other people are saying, he's never gonna get out. Like he's in a, because how do you determine whether somebody who's mentally ill is no longer mentally ill? Like what's the cutoff date? So that's a whole nother discussion in itself. But like governments fail, societies fail, all institutions fail all the time, and we have too many examples of it. So I don't think we can trust it. I think we need, as individuals, we need those people who are willing to exhaust themselves, unfortunately.
Yeah, you do. The thing is, we do. I'm never advocating for everybody to, like, people who are more inclined to be that way to stop. Yeah. I don't think that's the case. Yeah. I think it's only when it's becoming, like, extremely detrimental to you as a person that maybe consider it. But I think will always be people like me, I guess, unfortunately, who are more inclined to be like, yeah, this is capped. Yeah. Because I don't necessarily think there's something wrong with it being capped. I just think when it takes precedent.
Either, to be fair, I can argue. I can see both sides. Yeah. Like last time I let you in here, you were stealing.
You actually destroyed everything.
Like, and my kids were scared. Like, please, I beg.
Like, come on.
I see both sides, but then at the same time, again, you need those people that are willing to exhaust themselves.
You do. The debrief.
So, guys, this is where we watch a clip from one of our events and we react to it and we see what we think.
Should we run it?
Yes, let's run it. Let's see.
It's not the 90s no more, innit? So, what I've realised is that there's no more grace in dating no more. There's no more grace for the man.
He uproar, is something, uproar. Guys.
And that is not fair. It's not fair, man. And do you know what? From the video on the board and what the lady at the front has just said, it shows that, okay, do you know what? Today, men, we're in love. Yeah, we want to be with you. Yeah, exactly. But see, women, they're in business.
Someone said they're what?
I love that. I love women are in business.
Men are in love, women are in business.
That is iconic.
So bad.
I'm so sorry. Moffat trademark that. What? Men are in love, women are in business.
What do you think? Do you think men are in love and women are in business?
Hell yeah.
What does he mean? Listen, guys, we're going to bring him on the pod.
We need to bring him
on the pod. I need a bit more context. What does he mean by that?
I think women are dating transactionally. Okay. I think this is a business strategy. Women are looking at how dating is going to benefit them financially, societally, socially. Damn. I think women, on a broad scale, generalization, are in business when it comes to dating. And I think he also mentioned there that women aren't given grace anymore. From the video that was shown, like the women
aren't given grace anymore. Maybe publicly women aren't given grace anymore. Fair. But I've been a firm believer for the longest time that a lot of people in life do not live their raps. Like what we're saying, what I'm saying publicly is not what I'm doing privately. Yes. Like women may be of the oh, city girls,
Yeah.
but you're letting a man live in your house free of charge with you and your mum.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I just think that a lot of people, but women in this case, say things and don't mean it.
They don't actually follow
Are women in men in love and women are in business?
Okay, so I think I just as soon as he said it, I was like, I hear it. I completely I don't. The reason why I say that is because I think women are giving less grace, and the reason I say women are giving less grace is because women used to only give grace. We used to literally accept every single thing that a man did because we had to. Because
and you don't think women do that now?
Not to the same extent.
Really?
No, but you actually have to think about it society-wise. Like the patriarchy, you had to stand behind a man no matter what the hell he was doing.
Okay, fair.
So naturally, we're not really putting up with as much as we are putting up with. In my opinion, but not even just my opinion, in general, because now we don't need to. I can see that. We just don't need to be with them. Like you can actually just leave. You don't. If you don't need to rely on them, then you don't need to put up with as much, which means you don't need to give them as much grace.
Yeah.
If we can see that statistically, women are like making more than men. I think on a like average in the UK or something like that.
Yeah.
Are they making more? Or there's more women in like higher positions or educational wise. There's something that we're doing more than men.
Yeah.
I think there's quite a few actually now. So if that's the case, and on top of that, women are requiring men to make more than them or be doing better than them academically or whatever, and that's just it's not gonna be feasible if more women are doing better than the men are, then of course we're gonna be giving less grace because it's not happening.
Yeah.
So, and we're also like, we just have I think on a general scale, we have a slightly higher standard than we used to have.
I was just about to say, do you actually think those standards are real? Like, do you think those standards that women have are actually real?
I would disagree, because I get what you mean in that a lot of the time we're saying things, but then your boyfriend's actually a bum in the nicest way possible in comparison to what you're saying your boyfriend is going to be. He's not doing half the stuff that you've made a requirement.
Yeah.
But I think when you think about how much women are single nowadays, I think when you think about the fact that like marriage is happening less and less, a lot of these statistics can like lead or be applied to the fact that women are just expecting more and not getting it, and therefore choosing to remain single. Do you know what I mean?
I do get what you mean, yeah. I think the standard one, I don't know about the standard one, but I think the grace one is true. Like, there's evidence to show that we are literally not giving more grace. Yeah. So maybe he was right with that. The crowd didn't seem to agree, though. Like, they were in an uproar.
Why did they disagree? Everybody was like, oh, why did everybody disagree?
I don't know. They were not feeling what he said.
What are you talking about?
One. And men are in love and women are in business. That one just confuses me, if I'm honest, because I'm like, what do you mean? Men are in love. Are men in love?
But I heard as well, like, and I've heard this
just because he's gonna stay with you and not break up with you, that means he's in love and you're the one in business. It just doesn't make sense to me.
But don't you think, like, apparently these cliches, when a man loves, he loves hard. Like, when a man loves, he loves so hard.
But is that even true? Like, not even that, is that even true? But like, what does that mean? Like,
that men will like choose be more vulnerable when they've chosen. I have actually heard multiple.
What?
Have you not actually heard this?
No, but like, is that true? Just because
if multiple men are like saying the same sort of thing, then I think it must come from somewhere.
Okay,
I've heard that like they say they are. And we know actually men are the last ones to like initiate a divorce when it comes to like separation. When a man chooses a woman, a lot of the time apparently he's chosen her, so he's gonna put up with what comes with this woman. Okay. Whereas a lot of the time,
but that's that bit there. That's not even true though.
Why did you say that?
Like, men are willing to put up with the woman because if he's picked a woman, he's willing to put up with the woman with no matter what she comes with. That's not true. Men will treat you bad and make you want to leave instead of you leaving. Instead of them just leaving you.
But I think about it on a level of. Don't think about like the ones, or don't think about like the talks, like that toxic sort of guy. Okay. Think about it like a generalized version of a man, right? Yeah. Who has chosen this woman to be her girl. Yeah. Like, okay, I know we don't know these guys, but like think about like the 90s babies, right? Okay. I remember one time I was listening to their podcast, and they basically said that none of them would leave their wife if she cheated on them. Okay. Do you remember that?
I think I saw a clip.
But and they're basically saying like, this is my wife now. I've chose like literally that, like, don't quote, but like go and watch the episode. But he was like, this is my wife now. Like they're not gonna like leave.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And that's not to say women are just getting up and leaving, because y'all know a woman be putting up with cheating.
Yeah.
But it's more that because they see it as like an investment. They see it like I've now devoted myself to this. I'm not like, and it's convenient for them on top of that. I'm not gonna be the one who just like gives it up.
But don't people say the 90s babies are such like the exception to the rule? Like they are not your common.
No,
like,
but I would think
we are married men and proud, and we're not hiding it, and we're not like.
But think about married men though, because a lot of the toxic men that you think about that don't fit what we're saying right now, they ain't married.
No, but we know some toxic married guys, and it's like, you shouldn't be married. Like, so sorry to your wife.
But I don't think
like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think the men are in love thing. One of the things that so after the debate, people were discussing this amongst themselves and stuff like that, and somebody was like saying how by men are in love, he means how men are more romantic, how men are more giving, how men are the ones that would plan the dates, plan the holidays, like plan the trips, things like that. I think that's the example that he gave. With that, I agree with that, because I think.
But I don't think that means you're more in love.
So then, by in love, what do you mean? Because you're willing
mean
to not leave.
I think they've devoted themselves to this. They have
but devoted, does that not mean that there's like you, just because you're in something and say you won't leave, but then you're treating me badly? Can that be devoted just because you're not going to leave?
No, but it means you're willing to put up and continue this. You're not letting go. You're not leaving. You're like, this is it for me. And I think this is it for me is bigger than I plan the dates. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Like,
fair enough.
This is my woman.
Yeah.
What I'm willing to deal with whatever this comes with.
Fair, you know what, guys? Tell us in the comments what you think, because I don't think a lot of men are like that. I don't think a lot of men are devoted to their wives. I think that word devotion, I don't know the actual definition. And
but then they won't leave. We know that men. But
just because you're not going to leave something doesn't mean that you are devoted to it. Because devoted is like, there's a level of like trying, like you're actually invested.
That's true.
A lot of men aren't. When they get to the point, like, I think. Let me know in the comments, guys, or whatever. But I think that women can tell when, like, you don't want to leave me, but you want me to leave you. That's why you're acting like this. Do you know what I mean? You're sort of like forcing my hand. And I think that's what a lot of men do. I don't think that means that they're devoted. Devoted gives, I want to be here. And I think when men get to the end, they're like, I'm not leaving her, but bro, she's jarring me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
I don't agree that men are in love.
I agree that I agree with Moffat. I was on your side with that.
Women are in business.
Women are in business.
Women are in business.
Women are in business.
Yeah,
I'd like to believe, right? And I think I'm thinking mostly more about like long-term devoted like relationships or marriages. I'm not necessarily thinking about dating. Y'all ain't in love. Y'all ain't in love. Men ain't in love. Like when we're dating, I think.
Oh, you're talking about in marriage.
I'm talking about when they've decided this is the person I'm gonna be with.
Okay.
If it's talking about like the girl that they're just seeing, I don't think men have any respect until they finally have respect.
Okay, fair. So you don't think they're like that until they put a ring on it?
Until they've decided. But I think once they've decided,
then that's it.
Then
they've
that's
decided.
It. Whereas I think nowadays women, before they're getting to that point of marriage, even in dating, we are thinking business. I think we're thinking transactionally, what's beneficial for me.
Keep going, girls. Yeah. Keep these men on their toes.
Yeah.
Like if we're all setting the standards are gonna get higher.
Exactly.
You with me?
Like no, legit. And I think that if anything, as much as people are the city girl, the y'all don't gold diggers, we need a few of y'all. We need a few of them because then it's gonna. You're right. You're so right. It will raise the standard.
It's actually true.
As long as you have the those ones who are doing the work and setting up. The general average will go up, and we needed that because we were getting L's. We were taking L's for so long, bro.
The girls are one up.
As in the girls are one up.
Love that for us.
We need that.
But that take was hilarious. He knows how to work a room. He knows how. Yeah, like we're gonna get him on the podcast. Don't worry, he's coming on next. Alrighty, guys. I guess that's it,
guys. It's a short one today.
It's short and sweet, guys. But thank you so much for watching the
Deb8Ldn Podcast.
We love you guys. Please.
Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Please.
Yep.
And we'll see you in the next one,
See you in the next one, guys.
Share as well, guys. And at our next event,
please, come to our next event. Event details in the bottom as always. Follow us on Eventbrite. People have been following us. We've got over 100 followers. Like,
no way. Yes.
Shout out to us, guys. Follow us on Eventbrite and come to our event. We'd love to see you there.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.